What's up, YouTube? What's up? This is Cursed Paranormal coming back at you. We're out here at Jackco Road.
Or what part of Jackco Road we can get.
Yep. There's James.
What's up? Backwards here, everybody.
We're just out here just messing around. We talked to some people. We've got a historian helping us out. Shout out to him, Jonathan Odom. Go look at his thing. We're going to put a script to his link down below.
So his script is Alabama Paranormal and Bigfoot.
Yep. And the one guy that we did just talk to, I don't know. We don't know if he wanted to be on camera or not. We didn't catch his name or anything, so we're gonna leave him anonymous.
Yeah.
He said that he's lived out here for 57 years. Hasn't really heard or seen anything out here, so that's kind of making me think maybe people just came out here with the thought that they will find something, and it was just buying games. They didn't know what was going on. Unexplained events that, you know, could be easily explained, but they're overlooking small instances.
Man, there's the gate back there. We ain't going near that gate. That gate's cut off to the back side.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with us?
There is a place right there. That's where the old church, old hospital was. That 63 people lost their life of the sickness.
And there is a stagecoach road that runs right in front of that hillside there that you can see. Comes up, comes down,
goes out
to the other side of Hayden.
We got the spirit box out. We're just out here just looking around. This is one of the videos. We've got a whole bunch of stuff going on. We've got a lot of help. Like I said, Jonathan Odom has pointed us to a lot. And like I said, please go to him, go to his. Like I said, description will be down below. Go to him, give him a big thanks. Tell him that Cursed Paranormal sent y'all out there. Like I said, we're just out here just kind of nosing around. We ain't really doing any kind of investigation. We're just kind of nosing around.
To help give anybody the history report on it that really don't understand it, here on Jackco Road in 1900, there was 60 total deaths due to a cholera outbreak in the hospital. And as you can see, the hospital, we was told, was out here in that direction.
Right there.
Okay. And
I wouldn't walk too far.
Since 1890, there has been 68 total recorded deaths here on Jackco Road. People have also seen a Bigfoot-like creature. There was some hunters that has. Let's back up. Go ahead and put that thing down.
I ain't worried about it. That's the smell guy.
Okay. Alright.
We're standing right in front of the mailbox.
What?
There's been some hunters that have discovered in the woods. They found a cabin out here with the remains of a mummified woman. That cabin is on the other side of this road. You go down on the other side of the creek, and it's just past it.
Unfortunately, we cannot get there. We do not know how to get in touch with any of the people that's living behind this gate, and we've also been told by a resident that lives on this road that the woman behind that owns this gate and the land behind it really don't
want anybody out
there.
So we're going to stay away from the gate itself and
this
try not to bother her property.
This is probably going to be the closest that we will get to the gate.
Now, the townspeople blame that the mummified woman that they found in a cabin on the other side of the creek, they say that she was a witch, and they blamed her for the strange things that happened, like seeing this Bigfoot-like creature. Townspeople tried to blame that on her. But it's been seen even after her death, and there was
on into recent years.
Right, and there was some young children that come out and burned her cabin down.
Yeah. Teenagers.
Yeah, teenagers did vandalize this area, and that's one of the reasons why we can't get back there.
Yeah, because people go in and breaking into the old abandoned houses that they don't need to be breaking into without getting permission.
for anybody that's out there, if you see some abandoned land or an abandoned house and you don't know for sure who owns it, if there is no sign saying private property or anything and you decide to go to this said place, do not, and I repeat, do not vandalize the area.
Yeah.
Whatever you have there with you, any trash, any remaining area, or any remaining items that you could leave, do not leave, so people like us and other historians and other investigators can go out there and investigate and get their side out.
Experience it themselves and give y'all answers for what y'all may be looking for.
Yes.
And don't ruin it. Do not ruin it.
And during the late 1960s, there was a fruit grower that was murdered at his home. I'm not sure if it's the first home on this road, but
We just had a voice come through that said that spirit. Like, straight up, that spirit.
Right when you started talking about
The fruit grower.
the fruit grower. Right when you said fruit grower.
Mr. Hall, are you here? You here with us today?
Was that you that was talking? Or do you know Mr. Hall by any chance?
Turn that up a little bit.
Well, I didn't want to turn it up too loud while
You understand that there was a African American blamed for the murder of Mr. Hall, but there was no proof, and the African American actually died in prison due to this case.
Yeah.
In 2003, there was a Civil War photographer. What that say?
You said what? Who's here with us? Is this Mr. Hall? Is this the African American that was blamed for it? Or were you murdered out here and your body never found? If that is so, what is your name and what happened?
Just so y'all know, folks, this road here, Jack Cole Road, is known as number 6 most haunted place in Alabama.
Mister, that came in deep.
Mm-hmm. Play?
That was a little kid there.
Yeah.
Are we talking to some of the patients that passed away at the hospital?
And if y'all hear or see anything that we don't hear and we don't see, leave it in the description.
Tell us.
Tell us. Don't be shy. Don't be shy about the thumbs up. Don't be shy to voice your opinion. And yes, we will get back with you. Because there's 3 of us. This is what we do. We will get back in touch and have conversations. There's a lot more coming. If y'all help us, we will have a lot more coming.
Warden.
Or did he say more?
I said
That's the owners of the land.
no, we're not related to any Moors.
But back in 2003, there was a Civil War photographer who was found dead at his home on this Jack Cole Road here, after announcing that something unusual has happened in his home. That he was seeing things, he was hearing things. They found him hanging.
No, that wouldn't have.
It wasn't.
They wouldn't have. The photographer was found dead.
Okay.
The dude that hung himself also reported seeing things and having things going on in his home, and that's why he hung himself, because he could not escape it to get rid of it. And
also a woman found at the end of this
road, yeah, they have been like multiple murders and unsolved stuff was going on. There was a house out here. I don't know where it was at, but the house burnt down, and they found the remains of the dog inside the house, but didn't find the remains of the woman. And the woman is still to this day is a missing persons case.
That makes me wonder, when did the fire happen?
In
was it
2009.
Was it late at night?
No, it was during the day.
It was during the day?
Yeah.
And there was no way she could have walked out or anything like that
No.
without her family knowing?
No way.
There was no medical...
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
So she was perfectly healthy?
Yeah, she was at home. Yes.
That is weird.
That is weird.
That had been on my mind since you had mentioned it. I was like, well, if it was late at night, maybe she was out and about, you know.
No, she was at home. She was not. Her family said the last contact they had with her was her being at home before the fire.
And as of July 10th, 2012, there was 2 men out here hunting. And at dusk, they seen the Bigfoot-like creature that roams this area.
And we're out here during the day because, I mean, it is, as you see, there's people living on this road, and we don't want to aggravate nobody or make anybody mad.
So we came out here during the day, and it is pretty much in the middle of the day, about maybe 10:30, 11 o'clock, somewhere around there. We came out here to make sure that we were going to be on the safe side, and we got lucky and caught one of the residents here outside. That's how we found out that the owner of the land behind that fence really don't want to talk to nobody, and that one of the houses was broken into and vandalized.
Nice.
Unfortunately, we did not catch his name or anything, so he will remain anonymous.
Yep.
We will not tell you which resident it is, so you do not bother him if you decide to come out here.
Right. Because I mean, you got to think about, you live on a road, and it's well known to be haunted. I mean, yeah, it would get on my nerves. A bunch of people constantly
showed
up, and, you know, it would get kind of old.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it would. But, I mean, it's part of our history. I mean, this is, you know, this is history. This is...
You pretty much covered it.
Yeah.
Yeah, folks, this place here, we won't be able to really do any kind of investigation at night until we get night vision cameras, because of the fact that when we do come out here at night, we don't want to have to be shining flashlights and bothering the residents.
And we will be getting, before we do that, we will be getting permission from the residents that lives on this road that is before this gate to be out here wandering around, so they know that we're out here. So if anything was to happen, any noises, the dogs started barking, they don't come out
and shoot
us on sight or anything like that. We do try to get permission from everybody that we talk to about the area and said places. So always do it correctly and always be safe about it.
Yeah. Always get permission, no matter where you go. Always try to get permission to go, because it's the right thing to do. And it helps the rest of us out that is doing this to where you won't mess it up for the rest of us.
It puts out a good name, and it puts out a good image that maybe people that's like us are like respectable, wants to actually do good by these said things, wants to literally show the history, show the world that, hey, this is who we are. This is where a lot of families did start out at. This is maybe we can hopefully find some closure for somebody like this woman that had mysteriously disappeared in a house fire. A house fire. They should have been able to find some sort of
remnants, bones
of her. They could find the dog. They could find her. They didn't.
And this is like, this goes all the way back into the 1800s. This is not.
This is about the time of this. There were Civil War activities that was going on out here. This was part of the strong arm that Abraham Lincoln did send down from the north. This was swept through by the Yankees, by the Northerners, whatever you want to call them. They did sweep through this area. So
Mr. Luther Morgan was the one that originally founded Blunt Springs here. And he was the grandfather of a Confederate Army General, John Hunt Morgan. Mr. Morgan, he was the first to actually, no, I'm sorry, I apologize. George Goff was the first to actually commercialize Blunt Springs, Alabama. He started with what is known as the Jackson House or the Blunt Springs Hotel. Shit burnt down. We'll be going down there here just shortly to be giving y'all the video footage of what's left of it. I'm going to try to talk to a couple more people and see if they can give us any more answers on what we or what you may be looking for.
And this is the first video that's starting a whole new series. I've already posted up. We posted up a video about Corman history. This is part of that, but this
It'll be like a mini series.
Yeah, this is a mini series telling about the surrounding county. It's got more history. We was able to find out more history to it. Like I said, I cannot say this enough, but Jonathan Odom, thank you very much
Yes, we do
for helping
appreciate
us.
that.
And people, please go and subscribe and tell him that Curse Paranormal sent y'all, and tell him thanks for everything that he has done, that he is doing for us, that we really do appreciate it, him taking his time out to help us. He said that we didn't need to give him a holler out, but I'm giving him a holler out because he is working with us and helping us get started out. And I really
the real history and stuff that's going on here.
And he wasn't like some of those people that's like, well, I was the one that found this, no, you can't have it. He was like, hey, y'all wanting to do what I'm doing.
Yep.
So yeah, I don't mind helping.
So
That's
Odom,
really.
We'll give you the horn, brother. Thanks, sir.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. And I guess we're going to start wrapping it up.
Yeah.
In this part, in this video.
If you want, we can video what's going on down the road. Well,
nah, we really don't want to.
Yeah.
So,
this is part 1 of this. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Give us a thumbs
Thumbs
up.
throw your horns up.
Throw your horns up, and don't forget to stop to smell the grass.
Always subscribe to us if you have not. Thumbs us. Even if you don't like us, still give us a shout out somewhere. Share us. Be on the safe side.
And if you have any place for us to go that you think we can't handle, that you couldn't handle, guess what? Send it to us. Comment in the video. We'll go.
We'll go.
We'll video. We'll do anything y'all want us to do.
Yep.
So, peace.